Hi everyone, how are you doing? Today I want to talk about what are you giving your energy up to? Now, some of you might have heard of giving your energy up, and you might have also heard of like energy vampires, and they're both different things. Well, they can be the same thing, but what does a vampire do? Besides, I mean, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? That it sucks blood? That he or she sucks blood? Well, true, but worse, vampires suck the life out of you. And so does giving your energy to anything suck the life out of you. So, whenever you are like addicted to thinking about something, whether it's a worry, or you're mad about something, or a relationship, or past relationships, or money, or your job, whatever it is, okay? Remember that everything in life is a relationship. So if you're whatever your fear is about, whether it's, like I said, any of those things, money, job, relationship, worries, fears, those are all relationships. So you really have to start looking at what is your relationship with fear in general. Are you in general a person that just fears a lot about a lot of different things? Because I have a lot of clients like that actually, that just get really fearful and worried all the time because that's just like their natural habit. It's their relationship with that fear or worry. Maybe they picked it up from their parents, or their mother was like that, where, you know, you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, that something's going to happen, or, you know, thinking of the worst case scenarios. And, you know, my grandmother, she was famous for things like that. It was like, don't go swimming because the alligators will eat you. Well, we were growing up in San Francisco, and there's no alligators in that ocean, okay? But we had to hide the fact that we were taking swimming lessons. Unfortunately, or fortunately, she was super psychic and she knew every single thing that we ever were hiding anyway. It was so weird how she just knew things. So anyway, some people just have really strong relationships with fear in general, with worry, with thinking the worst case scenario, things will happen. And other times, like if you have a hard time with bringing money in, or your money is, you know, sometimes it flows in really strong, and then other times it's, you know, where is it? What is your relationship with money? Why does it do that? If money doesn't show up on time, why does it do that? Or if money just flows in like crazy, what is your relationship? Because if you have, you know, that energy of a continuous flow of money, and you have a problem with attracting something else in your life like love, you want to look at that relationship and then look at your relationship with love and, you know, see how you can change it. Because if you've got the flow of money but you don't have the flow of love, then you just need to look at those two relationships and see how you can adjust the flow of love to match the flow of money. It's all relationship. So any issue in your life that you're having issue with, you want to look at your relationship with it. Talk to it like it's a person, because everything is energy, okay? So people, we see people, so we know that those are relationships, right? But when people pass on, when they die, they continue, their spirit continues to live. They don't actually die. Their body does. Their body gives up. But the spirit of that person is always going to be alive. So that's why we can communicate with deceased people, because they're still there. And so think of that like money, like it doesn't have a physical body all the time. I mean, money can come in different forms and shapes, so, you know, it could, but in general, money is an energy. So just talk to it. You can write a letter and talk to it. You could just talk to it out loud. You can lay in bed and just think to it, but, you know, writing to it or talking out loud to it is a really good thing, because it makes it more, I don't know, it just really affirms it a lot better, makes the communication stronger than just sitting in your head thinking about it. So your relationship with fear, maybe it's time to tell fear to get lost because it's not helping you. Remember, what you focus on is what you just draw into your life. Okay, so I want to go back to, what is it that is sucking the life out of you? Is it a person? Is it a situation? Is it people? Is it fear? Is it money? Is it your job? Is it you? Are you sucking the life out of you? Like, if you're finding yourself unmotivated for a long period of time, that's a sign that something, you have a leak in your energy, that somebody or something is sucking the life out of you, okay? If you feel sick a lot, or if you worry a lot, or you have fears a lot, definitely it's sucking the life out of you. The more you have a fear, the more you worry about something, the more attention you put to low energy emotions, it's sucking your energy, it's sucking the life out of you. And guess what? When you let anything suck the life out of you, you do become fearful. You do become low energy. You do become unmotivated. You do feel lousy. So what you need to do is decide, you know what? Hell no. Like, okay, for example, with me, I've got like 3 people that I'm allowing to suck the life out of me, basically. And it's not so much that they're doing it, but I'm, excuse me, I'm contributing to that. I'm allowing my thoughts, my mind. They're not doing it. They're not calling me. They're not saying anything to me. But they might be sending some vibes that I'm picking up on for sure. But ultimately, I'm in charge of my mind and my heart and my emotions. So they really haven't had any conscious communication, like maybe spirit communication, but not conscious talking or whatever. So I am allowing my energy to get zapped and depleted and suck the life out of me. And I have been finding myself very unmotivated and sad. So, and I know it's because of this targeted group of different people, okay? So I decided today, like, you know, this was my, you know, if some of you guys know that I'm doing my daily life journal, which is a scrapbook journal. This was the one that I did today. Let it go. Breathe. It's okay. Everything always works out. And my thought this morning, because I've been just so like over these people, is, you know what? I gotta just let it go. I can't. You know what? I just like addressed each one of those people. I said, you know what? You blah, 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 blah. And you know what? I'm just not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to let myself think about this anymore. And you, if blah, 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 and I'm just not going to let my energy go there anymore. It makes me too sad. And you know, whatever I need to say to that person. And I am just going to let all of this go. And so how do you do that? Like, think of something that you, or someone, or something, or some worry, or some fear that you have right now. And see how this picture is yellow? The round part? That stands for your 3rd chakra, which is it's right in the center core, and it stands for your personal power. What I want you to do is think of whatever that is that's bothering you. Just close your eyes for a minute and say, you know what? I am not going to allow this energy to be drained from me anymore. I am sending all of your energy back to you. So just imagine, just feel or imagine or just know that you're allowing that energy to leave your space, out of your core, out of that yellow. You can imagine yellow energy going back to that person, that place, that situation, that feeling, that fear, that worry, whatever it is. Just imagine it's leaving your space. And from you, because you have been giving that, whatever it is, so much of your thought and power, you're going to call all your power back from that person, that place, that situation, that emotion, that worry, that fear. You say, I'm calling all my power back from you. And imagine the yellow power of you coming back, and I want you to imagine it coming through your head, through your crown chakra, and anchoring right down into that center core, that yellow energy center right in the center of your core. So fill yourself back with your energy. Let all their energy go back to them. And then I want you to just say, I'm cutting the cord, and just imagine you're cutting a cord between you and that, whatever it is. And take a deep breath and feel how much more energy you feel within yourself. So let's take this a little further, because we can do it even better than this. So anything that any energy that's in you that does not belong to you, we want to send that back to wherever it belongs. You don't have to know what it is or how much or where you got it, but we're going to do the same technique where we're going to send any energy that does not belong in our space back to wherever it needs to go. And then we're going to ask all our energy to come back to us from wherever we left it, from wherever we gave it up, from wherever we allowed ourselves to give our energy to. Okay, so let's close your eyes again. And let's say, I am sending any energy that's in my space back to wherever it needs to go. And just imagine through that yellow power center that all that energy is going back to wherever it needs to go. Just let it go. And just know that energy follows intention. So whatever you say for energy to do, it will do that. And now let's call back all our energy. So let's say it. I call back all my energy from every person, place, situation, or thing where I left it, and I'm calling it back to me. And imagine energy flowing back to you through your crown chakra, through your head, going down through your body and anchoring back into that yellow power center in the core of your body. So it's almost like this loop. You're allowing to let go of any energy that needs to go away from you, and you're pulling your energy back at the same time. So you're filling yourself back up with your own pure, clean energy. Take a deep breath and cut the cord to whatever those things were. Just cut the cord, get rid of them. And notice how more full of your own energy you feel. Okay? So now that you're anchored back in your energy, what you want to do is start having some conversations with whatever it is that you really want to bring into your life. Okay? So talk to that relationship of love, to that relationship of money, to that relationship of peace, of happiness, or job, or whatever it is. Okay? Write it down or talk out loud, but just tell it what you need from it. Okay? So first you can just say, you know, you're really frustrated with whatever. You can state whatever your issue is, like you would if you were talking to a person. Okay? State what your issue is, and then tell it what you need help with, and then tell it how you would like it to be in its relationship with you. Okay, so if you were picking money, you could say something like, I'm really ready for you to support me in my life. I'm ready for you to be here before I need to wonder where you are. I am ready for you to support me in all my needs. I'm ready for you to be here all the time so I don't have to worry where you are. I'm ready for you to live harmoniously with me. I'm ready for you to grow and live and prosper and grow with me. Okay, so doesn't that kind of sound like I'm talking to a person? So yeah, it's the same thing. You're just talking to the energy. But when you do that, it's so powerful. It really is. So you can talk to your health like that. You can talk to anything like that. But you know what else you can do? You can talk to people like that. If there's someone in your life or a job, or whatever you're having an issue with. But if there's, like, for instance, if there's someone in your life and you're having an issue with them, you can just call them spirit to spirit and talk to them just like I did to Money just now, and just say, you know, Joe, I'm really having a hard time trusting you. I really need to know that you love me. And, you know, actions speak a lot louder than words, and right now you're making me feel really bad. And I really, if you want to be in this relationship with me, really need to see you really step it up and be with me. Now, I don't expect you to, you know, not do what your heart tells you to do, but certainly if we're going to be together, we need to find a way to live in harmony. Okay, so whatever that conversation is, I'm just making that up. That's like in no way anything that I'm going through. So whatever it is, or you can get mad, or you can yell, and you know, I'm so pissed off at you, you're such a jerk, you know, you always stand me up, or whatever it is, okay? But whatever you say, make sure that at the end you tell them whatever you really need from them. So I really need to know that you want to be in this relationship with me. I really need to know that I'm important to you in your life. I really need to know that you cherish me. I really need you to be here for me. Okay, so whatever it is you need. And then when you finish, so let me go through the instructions again. You call them spirit to spirit, and then you can tell them whatever's on your mind. You know, this is all stuff that you may not be able to say to them person to person, because it might just be a fight or they wouldn't understand. So you can, you know, talk calmly. You can yell at them if you're mad. It doesn't matter. You can say anything you want. But at the end, you want to make sure that you tell them exactly what you need from them. And then after that, you thank them, and then you see them leave. You cut the cord and you let it be. Believe me, you will see some change in your life. These messages go into they get filtered into their consciousness in a way that they can hear it and understand it and relate to it. And you will see that they will most likely do something out of the blue that you never expected. Okay, so I've had this happen many times with many things in my life, and I've taught this for years, and it really does work. But the point is, you need to get these kind of things off your chest so they don't just fester in you and drain your energy, because they're sucking the life out of you. You need to have these conversations in spirit. It's perfect. It's actually better. So you can just move on with your day. So it's not consuming your thoughts. Okay? So anytime you're feeling drained, anytime you're feeling fearful, worried, upset, or things are just weighing on you, just really bothering you, or you keep thinking about the same thing over and over and over again, it's just consuming you, and it doesn't make you happy. You want to do that, sending that energy back to wherever it needs to go and calling your energy back to you. And then if you want to do more, you want to have the conversation with that relationship of whatever that's draining you, so you can set it straight, so you can, you know, level the playing ground, so you can, you know, talk to whatever that is. Have the conversations that you need to have, so you stop consuming yourself with the same thoughts and worries and whatever, frustrations, because you're just draining yourself and you're not helping yourself. So today the message is, let it go. Just let it go. Okay? Breathe. Come on, everybody take a deep breath. Just let it go. It's okay. Everything is okay. And everything is always working out. And that is such a truth. Everything is always working out for the best. Take care and let it go. Come on, let it go. 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 Can you just let it go? Come on. Think of what you need to let go right now. Think of it. See whatever you need to let go in a bubble. Okay, see a bubble right in front of you? What do you need to let go? Put that name, that topic in that bubble. Send all that energy of whatever that is into that bubble. And let's have Archangel Sandalphon, the Archangel that takes your prayers to God to be answered. Take that bubble and release it to the light for transmutation. And I want you to say, whatever you put in that bubble, I release the burden of to the Christ within and go free. And that is all I want you to say for the next day. And if it doesn't shift in a day, say it the next day. Okay? Like this video, please. Share it with your friends. And leave a comment below of what you are releasing your burden of. And come back and tell me how it works for you. Thanks a lot, everybody. Remember, let it go. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow.
Get inspired and live your dream. Change your life, set yourself free with Cindy. Yeah, join Cindy. Travel through Egypt, see the blue Nile, Sahara Desert, open up your mind. Have an adventure in the deep Red Sea. Get your dose of spirituality. Get inspired, live your dream. Change your life, set yourself free with Cindy. Yeah, join Cindy. Get inspired and live your dream. Change your life, set yourself free with Cindy. Yeah, join Cindy.